Did you see that when DB came back and played for us, that they got mad that our fan base was booing her?
I don't believe in booing former players unless they left on like some...
Welcome back to Basketball Strike, where we break down the biggest dramas and the untold stories shaking up the court. If you live for the truth behind the headlines, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell because this story is about to get intense. Asterisk for months. Fans have been asking the same question. Why did Dana Bonner really walk away from Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever halfway through the season? It wasn't just the timing, it was the way it happened. One day she was there, the next she was gone. No goodbye post, no heartfelt interview. Just a cryptic personal reasons from the team and a wave of confusion among fans. Now, Sophie Cunningham has decided she's done staying quiet on her podcast. The Indiana Fever guard who has played with Bonner both in Phoenix and in Indiana finally revealed the truth. And what she shared has left fans stunned, angry, and wondering if they ever knew the real Dana Bonner at all. The signing that shocked the league. Let's rewind. When Dana Bonner signed with the Indiana Fever, it wasn't just another roster move, it was a moment. Here was a future Hall of Famer, one of the most decorated players in the league, suddenly joining a team built around rookie sensation Caitlin Clark. Even Sophie herself admitted that when Bonner's name came up in conversation, the response was instant. We'll take her in a heartbeat. She wasn't exaggerating. Bonner was the kind of player who could score from anywhere on the court. A proven leader with championship credentials, the signing took fans by surprise after all. Why would Bonner leave Phoenix, where she had cemented her legacy? But when the announcement dropped, Fever fans were ecstatic. This wasn't just adding another veteran. This was adding a player who could be the missing puzzle piece to take them deep into the playoffs. The perfect story. On paper, Bonner seemed just as excited as the fans in her first press conference. She spoke about wanting to be closer to her kids, who lived nearby. She admitted she'd been away from them too much in recent years and saw Indiana as a way to balance her personal life with her career. She also praised the Fever's young core, saying she wanted to bring energy, shift the team's dynamic, and help them grow into a playoff contender. She wasn't just talking about scoring points, she was talking about mentorship, about guiding a young team through the pressures of the league, about being there for Caitlin Clark as she navigated her first professional season. From the outside, everything looked perfect. The veteran leader, the rookie phenom, and a team hungry for success. But as fans would soon find out, the reality was far from the fairy tale. A start that raised eyebrows from the very first games. Something felt off. Over 9 appearances, Bonner averaged just 7.1 points per game, shockingly low for someone of her pedigree. Her shooting percentages were poor, at times missing shots so badly they hit the side of the backboard. She averaged just 3.8 rebounds and 1.6 assists, numbers far below what was expected from her. But worse than the stats was her body language. She didn't look engaged. She didn't look hungry. And more, it looked like she didn't even want to be there. Fans noticed. Teammates noticed. And soon, the coaching staff had a decision to make. The bench hurt around the league would happen just a few weeks into the season. Head coach Stephanie White made the call to bench Bonner, a shocking move for someone who had been brought in to lead the team. The reaction was immediate. Fans were stunned. Analysts debated whether it was a wake-up call or a sign of deeper issues. And inside the locker room, the tension was palpable. This could have been Bonner's chance to turn things around, to fight her way back into the starting lineup, to prove the critics wrong. Instead, things went downhill fast. The disappearing act after the benching, Bonner's minutes dropped even more. Her performance continued to slide, and then, just like that, she was gone. No press conference. No farewell message to the fans, not even a vague social media post. She simply vanished from the lineup, with the team citing personal reasons for her absence. In sports, personal reasons can mean anything. Sometimes it's a genuine family emergency. Other times, it's a polite way of saying, we're not telling you what's really going on. Rumors started swirling. Some claimed Bonner had signed knowing Phoenix couldn't afford her, took $80,000 from Indiana, and then bailed. Others believed she was pushing for a return to the Mercury all along. The locker room Faluth situation left the Fever scrambling. Every press conference turned into a minefield, with reporters asking players like Caitlin Clark when Bonner might return. Clark handled it like a pro, offering diplomatic answers. But the truth was obvious. This wasn't what she signed up for. Weeks passed. The personal reasons line were thin, and then came the leak. Bonner wasn't dealing with a health crisis or a family emergency. She was simply unhappy in Indiana and wanted out. Not at the end of the season, not after fulfilling her contract, but right then, in the middle of a playoff push. Sophie Cunningham breaks the silence in her podcast Show Me Something. Sophie Cunningham finally laid it all out. She confirmed what fans had suspected: Bonner had never been happy in Indiana. Sophie tried to be fair, saying she wanted Bonner to be happy at the end of her career and that she deserved her flowers. But she didn't sugarcoat the facts, leaving in the middle of the season without so much as a proper explanation to teammates. Was, in Sophie's own words, some BS type stuff. She revealed there had been no real conversations, not even in private, before Bonner walked away. One day she was there, the next, she was gone, and the team was left to pick up the pieces, the legacy of the exit for Fever fans. This wasn't just disappointing, it felt like a betrayal. They had believed in the storybook pairing of the veteran star and the rookie sensation. They had bought into the vision of leadership, mentorship, and playoff dreams. Instead, they got a vanishing act, a mid-season abandonment that left their team scrambling and their young star without the mentor she had been promised. And now, thanks to Sophie Cunningham's honesty, the truth is out there. Dana Bonner didn't leave because of tragedy, or injury, or even exhaustion. She left because she wanted out, no matter the cost to the team, the fans, or her own reputation. So here's the question: was Bonner's exit justifiable self-preservation? Or was it one of the most selfish moves in recent WNBA memory?